All right, you guys, today we're going to be making a cheddar broccoli salad. I saw this salad in Walmart a while back, and then they stopped making it or stopped selling it. And I really liked it. The kids liked it. Everybody liked it. And I thought to myself, I could remake that. So today we are going to be making cheddar broccoli salad. It is super easy to make. You can add, if you want some kind of meat like sausage or imitation crab meat or chicken, or just a plain salad with no meat whatsoever, you can have that. And I'm going to show you how to make it. So while you're camping, you want to make something simple to easy to go with your meal. Cheddar broccoli salad is it. So let's get started. All right, as you can see, I got all my stuff here. And we're going to get a bowl that we can use for a top, that we can put a top on it. So I have this bowl. I'm not going to make a whole lot. I got my little cutting board. Because I'm not making a whole lot, I'm trying to think, do I want to grab out my big, yeah, I think this pot would be enough to boil the noodles, because the noodles is the only thing you're going to cook is your pasta noodles. But we're going to do that like last, because we need this prep space to be able to get our all the ingredients that we're going to put in the salad in there. So I'm going to go ahead on and move this out of the way. That's one bad thing about a camper, well, small campers. You don't have much counter space. In the bigger campers, you have an island and you have more cooking space. So we're going to make do with what we have. I have the can opener because we have some olives that we're going to be cutting up. We're not going to use all the olives, just half the can, and then we're going to put the rest of it in the fridge that we can use at another day or for another dish. So we can go ahead on and open this and get all this prep work going. This thing, you never know when the top is finished. You just back it up and then come off, and then hope it come off easy. Nope, not quite there yet. All right, so let's see if we can get this puppy twisted back on. Oh my God, there we go. Let's see. This one of these things, you probably just need to count it down and then go in reverse. There we go. All right, so comes right off once you get it going. And it's got some juices on it. We're gonna pour some of it. We're gonna just pour that into our jar that we want to keep this going. So we're just gonna put it in there. And you could transfer and put it in a small one. But for right now, for time purposes, that's where it's going. Now, whenever you do anything, I washed my hands before the show, but we're gonna wash them again. Got my little soap here. Just make sure your guests will appreciate that 110% if you wash your hands before any meal. All right, so now we're gonna get, because this is such a hands-on dish, I'll wash them twice. All right, so we're gonna come here and we're just gonna cut up the olives. You can save yourself some time by just buying pre-sliced olives, but for the can that I got, it's cheaper for me to just slice them myself and save $2 or $3. Now you can use, I don't like the green olives in this salad. That's more of a salad kind of olives. I like the black olives, or you can even use the purple olives. Those are good too. So I'm not gonna make you sit through this because it's very tedious. So I'm gonna cut these up and then we're gonna move on to our next ingredients. Okay, so we just cut up our red onion. I didn't want to cut too much of that because we're not making a whole lot and I don't want it to overpower the salad. So we have about a can's worth of cut up black olives. Like I said, you can cut them up as fine as you want. You can buy them already crushed or slice yourself. So we got the onion cut up. One of our main ingredients in cheddar broccoli is the broccoli. And so I usually get raw broccoli. And I don't worry about too much how big they are, because I usually just cut it at the base and then just kind of drop it in there. Just cut the base off and it kind of falls apart. And you just kind of, just like this. I'm telling you guys, this salad is so good and it's so simple. Now, one of the things I do need to tell you is normally you use a sweet Valdelia that gives it that taste, but they didn't have any. So this time we are going to be using the poppy seed, which tastes absolutely almost the same, but it is still good with the poppy seed. So if they don't have sweet Valdelia, which is what the original recipe would call for, then you can use the poppy seed if you don't mind that one. I've never used any other flavors because if you've ever had cheddar broccoli salad, it comes with a distinct taste. So you're trying to replicate the taste, and it has like that sweet onion taste, but in a dressing. And I know that the Paul Newman dressing, he usually makes sweet Valdelia, but they didn't have any. So poppy seed, I found, is like the next best thing. So here we go. I think that's enough because we still got to put the pasta in there. So as you can see, the salad is really getting bigger. And I like a lot of color in my salad. So there you go. You got your broccoli, and if that's too big, you can always cut them down just a little bit more and let them fall apart and get some smaller pieces or break them apart yourself. And I think that that's good enough. Now, the cheddar, I usually put that in last just because the pasta noodles, when you first get them out, they're kind of warm and it will melt the cheddar, and you don't want that. You want them to stay in whole little pieces. For this particular one, we're going to put a little cilantro in it just to give it a little flair. And now we're moving on to boiling our noodles. We'll get that on the stove and then put this puppy together. And that's pretty much it, you guys. There's not a whole lot to it that can be done. Like I said, if you want to, you can add some imitation crab meat like we're going to do. It's the Alaskan wild caught potluck. You can also do like maybe like a sausage or a vegetarian sausage. You can do nothing at all and just eat the salad solely by itself. Or you can, you can add some chicken, or you can do whatever you like. So we're going to go ahead on and get the stove going and get the water going. Okay, you guys, I got the salad all mixed in together. I got my fish in here. I cut it up real fine. I didn't want really big pieces. You can put whatever you want in there, but this can be a really healthy organic meal. You can use organic broccoli, you got your onions, you can use an organic dressing. This one is not, but you can use one. You can even have the organic noodles. You can get the tri noodles that come as the vegetable mix, right? So this is awesome because you could use this one, which is the cheaper one. It's only 88 cents, but for like $1.30, you can get the one that has the vegetables, the noodles made from vegetables. And it's a great meal. This, you guys, is the only thing you're cooking. You're not fixing or cooking anything else. Everything else is just assembly. That's it. So once these noodles finish boiling, we're going to take them, add it to our salad. You always want to put cold water on your noodles before you dump it in here. You want to cool them off. So once you drain them, run some cold water on it, just a little bit. Add it to the salad, stir it up, and then put your dressing. Your cheese goes in absolutely last. The dressing will cool off the hot noodles, and then you can add the cheese and it won't melt. So make sure that you follow in that order. You can use cheddar cheese. I'm using sharp cheddar, but right now we're just gonna wait for this to boil, and I will come back when we're ready to put everything together. Okay, our noodles are all done. Now we're going to drain the water off of it. Just drop it in here. All right. Now we're going to put some cold water on it. Usually, nice little cold water. Kind of toss it around, take some of the heat off of it. All right. You want to make sure there's no water left in here. So toss it around inside of the bowl, shake it, do whatever you got to do. We do not want to put excess water in our salad. So even if you have to let it sit in the pot for a second, make sure all of it's out. There we go. I think we're good. Now we're going to take our salad And probably need a bigger bowl, but we're gonna make it work. We'll put a little bit in there at a time. Stir it up. A little bit more at a time. Need a bigger bowl. We need a bigger bowl. I didn't even mean to make much. Stir it up, get it all mixed in. The gimbal has a mind of its own, y'all. All right, and that's the rest of it. We're just gonna make sure that we are getting it in there, kind of getting it stirred in. All right, and now we're gonna start with our sauce. Okay, y'all, we're just gonna transfer this into the pot so we can have more space. Really get this mixed up good. All right. All right, so let's get it all in there. That's much better. Now, get this off. And now you'll see what I mean about putting the dressing in last. You can see the steam off the pasta is off. So what we won't be doing is cooking the cheese when we put it in there. Oh my goodness, look at this. Childproof, hard to get off. Okay, here we go. All right, so then you're gonna, this is what I like to do. I like to put some in there, spread it around real good. Stop, stir it up. Make sure, usually I use 2 bottles, but like I said, they didn't have any. And if you're making a lot, I recommend using 2 bottles. You want it really wet, right? Because we got a lot of raw vegetables in here, so you want it as wet as you can get it. And then put the rest of it in there. All right, now we're gonna add our cheese. I guess it's a good thing everything's sealed up really good. It's hard for me to get into it, that's for sure. All right, and the cheese, we're gonna dump all of it in there. Just kind of spread it around, get it in there, and now we're gonna stir everything up together. This is a great cookout salad, and it's a great camping salad. And as you can see, pasta makes a lot. So it will last you a few days, and it's really good as a leftover salad as well. And so this is pretty much it. This is all that you have to do to make cheddar broccoli salad. All right. All right, that's it. Voila. That's all it takes. I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and hit that notification button and give us a thumbs up. Let me know your favorite recipe. Maybe I can try it and do a video on it. Who knows? I'm getting ready to dig in, y'all, because I'm starving. But thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next cooking video.